Well, all right. All right. I don't know what Corinna's on tonight. You just love this, huh?
I love
It's crazy that you say to the max, because my boy
to
Ja.
the max. Yeah, that's from that thing you listen to all the
max.
time.
Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody to episode 5. We made it to episode 5. Wow.
Yes.
Consistency.
A whole handful. We teach that in school. Well, I teach the little kids, so we're a whole handful.
A whole
handful. Everyone put up one hand. Everyone put up one hand. You're one handful. 5. You're one handful. 5. 5 episodes, everybody.
Yes. Yes. I had no clue where she was going with that, but we went somewhere. And to continue what we were saying when we was coming in, Big Ja with the to the max.
To the max.
Fucking love his videos.
Yeah, they're funny.
Yeah, they are a little funny.
Sometimes.
You know, he ain't paying us to do this. He don't even know who we are at the moment.
But anyway, everyone,
really
come
funny.
on in, take a seat. Welcome home. Welcome back to Romantic Roommates.
Yes, we are.
We're lighter this episode.
A little bit, yes. It's not, well, you know what? Let's just kick it off to continue the dark from last week.
We survived the storm.
We survived the storm,
This is the rainbow. Mona the fish went over the rainbow.
Yes, R.I.P. to Mona. We know you up there in fish heaven looking at us, baby. We miss you. And
don't worry, because Corinne spent $158 on aquarium equipment just for the fish to go the next day.
Yeah, that sucked.
So now we have an empty big tank.
Yes, that sucked.
But that's okay.
And we appreciate the time that you spent with us, because doing a lot of research throughout the week found out that she was actually old. She was actually a he.
Really?
Yeah.
It said a girl on the fish label, though.
Yeah, Petco sucks.
Petco is not where the pets go. Well, pets do go there, but pets go there
to die, definitely.
Period.
Yeah, because at Petco, yes, the label did say female, but when I did the research and people I asked, the males are the one who do the bubble nest.
Oh my God.
The males are the one who have like the beautiful floppy tails. Yeah. Which we didn't know when we got him.
But now, everyone, guess what? We have a new hobby together.
Yeah.
We are going to be aquarium people.
Yeah. Male betta fish actually are more beautiful than the females.
That's like birds.
But the way that we got Mona, the fins, yes. Because the fins and stuff wasn't as beautiful or luscious.
But how was your week? Other than that, so that was sad. But other than that, how was your week?
It's a little rough. It was a little rough, because of Mona passing. I had to cope with it.
You took that hard.
Took it pretty hard, because I just feel like pets and me aren't the thing.
We're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, we're gonna figure it out. This time,
My mom
research
calls them disposable pets, which is horrific to say.
Yeah, for fish, that is not cool. And then
she says dogs are the ultimate. They're not disposable.
I mean,
my mom has but she calls fish disposable pets.
Yeah.
If you can flush them down the toilet, they're disposable pets.
Yeah, that's not.
But
true
anyway.
Or cool, but. To continue with the darkness so we can finally get out and shed some light. Today on Citizen app, they were showing that a whale carcass, not today, the other day,
Carcass? Where?
A whale carcass in the sea. I can't remember where.
Once again.
It was live on Citizen. When did Citizen report news? It was live and somebody was reporting they were the news.
First off, Citizen does that. They even have a TikTok. Shout out to TikTok. They even have a TikTok.
TikTok queen.
They're like, what did you miss in New York? If you ever want to be terrified that. But once again, if something like that's happening to the whale, shout out to Deanna, my best friend. She was very proud about how I said about protecting nature last week, and I say it again.
Man,
we need to protect nature.
The whale probably was
I'm sorry if I sing. I just really want to be a good singer.
Yeah, she does.
Period. Yesterday at work.
At least you guys get to suffer through it for an hour.
Yes. Well, my week.
Yes. Oh, shit. Remember the first episode when we said that, she does that, and I kind of disregard her week. Yeah, it just happened real time. Yes, wait.
Oh, sorry.
So like I was saying, the whale carcass showed up like, Thursday or whatever. Yes, Friday, Thursday, whatever. It had showed up and they was reporting on it. But other than that, how was your week, baby?
Oh, that was great. Mm-hmm. My week's good. I'm back to doing what I love in the education field. So I feel tired from that because like the first week back I try to put like all of my energy into it, but also I feel like you hear me teaching. I feel like I give all my energy to my students all the time, so my body just needs to get back to that. I'm nonstop with them. Yeah, I don't have a choice. So yeah. How's been hearing me teach my first week? You think it's going well?
No, it's going beautiful. Here's the thing. Before we moved in, right? When there was a time where I was able to go home, I would go home. Because it's like, Because
I teach virtually currently.
No. Yes, teach virtually currently.
So she hears me teaching.
Right. The hearing her teach is not solely the problem. Mm-hmm. She has so much energy.
Yeah.
So much energy, and it's beautiful, and the kids are engaging, the kids love her, everything, and I commend her on that.
Thank you.
I really do. Round of applause for that. But
it wakes them up.
I want to sleep.
And I'm a loud person to begin with.
Yes, very loud. And I want to sleep. And with what I do, I want to sleep.
Yeah.
I need to sleep.
Yeah.
So at the same time,
he's waiting for me to go back in person.
No, I'm not. I love you being home, but it wouldn't be the worst thing. But all I'm saying is I like to sleep.
Yeah.
If I haven't, mentioned that enough. But.
Yeah.
But. What she does and how she do it, I commend on it.
I can be like tired.
It's beautiful.
Thank you, baby. Because it's like my biggest passion. I can be tired up to the minute they come on, and once they come on, it's like it's showtime for Corinne. I really like put everything into it. I want every kid to be tracking me. That's like a teaching word. I don't use it though. Just like eyes on me. It's like I don't like being the center of attention, but in my classroom, right. I love to do it. I'll do the silliest, most ridiculous things to get them to smile.
Well, I would call that being the center of attention. I would say you don't unnecessarily try to be the center of attention, if that's a thing.
Yeah.
If it's not, I just made that shit up.
Like if I'm out in a bar, I don't want to be the center of attention. I'm not going to be like the girl who's like on top of everyone or dancing. But like in my classroom,
at work,
I need but it's like my classroom, because I teach the little ones, so a lot of the time, I would say some of them don't, but I mean, I would say I would give myself 85%. 85 usually are like obsessed with me and think I'm a rock star. There might be a few that look at me and they're like, "Shh, can you shut up?"
Yeah, no.
But the rest of them are like, "We're right with me."
Yeah, no, that's true, and they are very attentive.
Yeah, they pay attention to everything.
Every single
Especially
thing.
The group I had last year. The group I had last year noticed I moved. And then they saw Tremaine in the background one time. And it was like, who's that? Who is that? So I'm just like, it's just my roommate. They're like, can we meet him? Can we say hi? It's whatever. They're very attentive. But I love my job. So I'm like tired from that, but it's good. I took a great nap. We had great, delicious food. And we're here right now. And I'm ready to rock and roll.
Yes. Shout out to Brooklyn, Fisherman Cove, my favorite spot to go get food, West Indian spot.
Yeah, he has converted me. That's like the cool thing about dating someone who's like, I'm Italian and Irish, and I'm not dating someone who's Italian and Irish. So like experiencing each other's foods has been eye-opening, especially because I'm a picky eater.
Yeah, I know.
So that you and your family have really like pushed me. They never pushed food on me, but they've helped me get outside my box.
Yeah. We're not even gonna go past you just saying you're a picky eater so fast, like you didn't just say what you just said.
About what?
How much you're a picky eater. You are more than a picky eater. You are a choosy eater.
It's about the textures of food.
Oh my God. I've never met somebody who is so choosy and picky with their food.
It's about the texture. If anyone out there, Danielle will know. My best friend Danielle will understand.
Look,
and she's going to be dying right now. It's the texture. I didn't eat mashed potatoes until I was like 26 years old. I'm dead serious. Because it was the texture of the mashed potato. And I didn't eat macaroni and cheese until like a year ago. It's the texture of food that kills me.
Listen.
And rice, forget forget about it. Rice is in your culture. Rice is the base to a ton of your food.
It's a huge Guyanese culture, rice.
Yeah.
It's a long history that goes with it. But I never met somebody who eats the food the first day, but can't eat it the next day.
I hate leftovers.
Very disgusted by leftovers.
Ugh.
She could not survive in my house.
Yeah.
There's no way. Sometimes leftovers are better than the day that it was cooked.
I hate leftovers.
But she can't eat leftovers.
They actually make me gag.
Jesus Christ. I would cook, all right?
I did eat that as leftovers.
Go to work. No, go to work. And she forgets. She forgets I have her email in my phone. And I'm at work and I'm just getting Uber Eats. I'm like, I just fucking cooked yesterday. Why are you ordering?
Shame because
secret shame or your guilty pleasure?
Both.
Yeah. I finally got it, guys. Guilty pleasure. I got it.
You made that delicious chicken the other day and then it congeals in the fridge. Ugh. The next day.
Yes, there's a thing that was invented in like the 80s, 70s called a microwave.
I know, but like to touch it, oh my God, the texture of it.
There was a thing that was created back in caveman time that's called fire.
There has to be someone out there that understands my texture thing.
There's a thing that's called pots and pans.
Okay, I'm bougie about that.
Thank you. I was waiting for you to get there. I don't know why you was dancing around it.
That's why. And my mom has tried to make me eat leftovers. My sister will eat a ton of leftovers. Julie will eat Chinese food for breakfast, which makes me want to upchuck all over the place.
That's the best time to eat it too.
Oh my God!
Leftover Chinese food for breakfast.
You know what kills me?
Julie, I did not know.
Eat the correct meal at the proper time. Eat breakfast for breakfast.
Okay.
Eat lunch for lunch and dinner for dinner. Do not hit me with you're going to eat Chinese food leftovers in the morning. Gag. And also, once again, my family will die. My mom and my family is obsessed with breakfast for dinner. No. Anarchy. Whoever. And it kills people. It's like that episode of Friends where like Ross admits he doesn't like Chandler admits he doesn't like puppies and Ross doesn't admit he likes ice cream, because I bet a bunch of people are screaming at me right now being like, you don't like breakfast for no. Breakfast for dinner, no.
Well,
I love a pancake. I love a syrup. Sometimes the egg, depending how it's cooked. Once again, scrambled eggs, don't even get me started.
Bourgeois. She's so bourgeois.
But do not hit me with breakfast for dinner.
Okay.
Try it again.
Okay.
Send it back. I would rather eat nothing.
Honestly, I agree with you in a certain extent. Certain extent. Me personally, I feel that, breakfast shouldn't really even be a thing. You shouldn't really even eat heavy in the morning like that. It should be light. The heaviest you should eat is in the afternoon time, because that's when your body is more optimum and burning more calories and working and all that other stuff. Cool. And nighttime, again, shouldn't eat heavy, a heavy meal. But that was all me with in my workout phase and doing what I had to do to get the job that I wanted to get at. So at the end of the day,
I'm obsessed.
I switched to my diet. So
I'm obsessed with iced coffee, but I feel so strong about the rules that I will not drink iced coffee after 12 o'clock. If you've ever noticed, I will not drink it. You will not see me pick up an iced coffee.
You have.
Nope, not after 12 o'clock.
You have.
Nope, not after 12 o'clock. And if I have, on the off chance, I do not enjoy it as much. But we're at a creamer, and you know what? Pumpkin time is here.
Okay.
Fall time is here.
You gonna do that now?
And I cannot find the pumpkin creamer.
Okay, she is such a fibber right now, okay? Because throughout the whole year, she wouldn't think about pumpkin until it's Halloween time, because she loves Halloween.
I'm obsessed.
That's when she would think about pumpkin. So don't sit here and say you a pumpkiner, because you're not.
Well, I am. I'm a basic...
You a Halloweener. Oh, that didn't sound right, but you know what I meant.
I'm a basic bitch when it comes to the fall time. Give me pumpkin, give me cinnamon, give me apple, give me harvest. I don't want to decorate like that in our new apartment. I'm trying to find decorations. The one thing I feel like I want to be like, I'm not basic, but a lot of people, Halloween is my favorite holiday.
Yes.
Favorite holiday. So once August is done, where's the cold weather? Where's the cold weather? Why is it still 80 degrees? I literally took myself sweating in 80 degree to Bath and Body Works, and now our house smells like a pumpkin walnut candle.
Yeah. Relax.
We're in fall here.
Relax. Let's relax.
Where
relax.
is the fall?
You're getting a little nasty. Let's relax.
Mother Nature.
All right, because I'm a summer guy. I'm not, even though I'm born in the wintertime, I despise winter. And maybe it's because of my culture. Maybe it's just embedded in my DNA to be in the sun. But at the end of the day,
it's embedded in my DNA not to be in the sun.
Cold. Yeah, but again, shout out to my brother Ray and Jim Dog. My two big dogs. They can't stand the heat as well neither. They have to stay in the cold. They are polar bears. They have to stay. Cold weather is daytime. That's where they thrive.
Oh, I love a cold weather. I look better. I'm not my skinniest right now, but
I'm like my uncle. Oh, I'm sorry, baby.
It's okay.
I'm like my Uncle Eswick. He's sun and done too. Put him in the sun, we're done. We're good. We could stay there forever.
Yeah, I do like summer, but like in August, like check me out. Even in my skinniest, I feel like I still look better in like fall clothes and fall jackets. And school's starting, and I'm living my best life. My birthday's in the fall. Corinna-palooza is coming up.
Oh yes.
It's the month of November. Corinna-palooza is coming up. Halloween and Thanksgiving, 1 and 2.
This your time, shine. Yeah. This your time.
Scorpio season is coming.
Time. Yes.
Shout out, I think it's Virgos right now.
Yes. Oh, speaking of that.
Happy birthday, Jimmy.
Speaking of that, yes. Round of applause. I have to put it in. Happy birthday to my big bro, Jimmy. Yeah. Happy birthday to my little sister, Nella. Happy birthday to my brother, Jonathan. All Virgos.
Yeah, happy birthday to them all. We had a very nice family time. Well, your family, but it was really nice to see your family.
Yes, that surprise little shindig we had for Jimmy. But funny thing is, because he knew that his birthday just passed, and usually we got this thing called the cooler session. So what we do, we fill up the coolers with some beers and stuff, and we just chill on our porch, right? Well, their porch, I don't live there no more. But we would chill on the porch, and my Uncle Eswick would come, Ray would come, I would come, and whoever else would drag along. And, shout outs to Mr. Said next door, Road Dog.
With him.
Watched me grow from a boy to a man. He would come out from time to time as well too. So Jimmy was setting it up. He hitting us in the group chat. Android user, I'm the odd one, so not everybody is seeing the stuff. Be quiet.
I am.
We are not here to Android shame. We're not here to Android shame.
We won't get into that today.
Yes, but he hitting us in the chat, and he's like, yo, I got the coolest setup. What's up? What you guys doing? Nobody's answering.
That's kind of messed up.
No, it was, but we planned it like a week prior because we had to make a separate chat so he didn't know and be aware of what was going on.
There was a separate chat to that separate chat because you're an Android.
Yeah, and they have a separate chat to the chat that we was in, to the chat that we separated from the chat that everybody is in, because
Tremaine's literally the only Android user.
Because
if Eswick and all of them are listening, they're going to be dying.
Look, listen, I go against the grain. I'm the different one. I'm a different guy. I don't follow everybody.
Anyway.
I'm not a sheeple, okay?
Oh.
Look, we're not getting into this, okay? We're not going to be phone shaming people here, okay?
Okay.
I feel away right now, okay?
For you.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. I was home by myself the other day while you were at work, and I was blasting music on a speaker, and I enjoyed karaoke greatly, and I was practicing my new karaoke song that I think I want to do. What would be your karaoke song if we had karaoke right now? And that's everyone out there. I want you to DM. I will put up an Instagram post. What would be your karaoke song?
That's a good one.
That made me think of it. What would be your karaoke? I saved this question for the podcast. What would be your karaoke song?
Ooh, that's a very good one. Yes. I don't know. I really don't know.
I would do a Dreamgirl song.
So what are we talking? Modern music or...
It could be anything.
Anything?
Think about it. Karaoke can't be depressing. Karaoke needs to be upbeat. Karaoke needs to be fun. Karaoke needs to be like show tuney or light. Like me and my sister did one to the Jackson 5, Blame It on Sunshine. Perfect song. Happy, light, everyone can snap and clap along to it. You can do a little 60s, 50s dance move with your hands and everything to it. What would be your go-to?
You had I didn't get a chance to think about this.
Sorry.
You had thought. Like you really thought this out.
I've been practicing it.
I don't know. It would probably be some 90s song. It's definitely gonna be possibly hip hop. It's gonna be either in between Wu-Tang, especially because we've been watching that show. A Tribe Called Quest, Leaders of the New School.
I thought you were doing oldies.
Huh?
I thought you were doing oldie.
Yeah, that's what I said. I don't really know.
I would do a Donna.
I'm a more in the moment person on the spot. So.
Oh yeah, because my family does. You've seen the Harmons do it twice now. Mm-hmm. They love a good karaoke.
Yes, I've seen that.
They love a good karaoke.
I've seen that.
And somehow, I got roped into it by my mother, and now I feel like I have to be prepared for the next time I'm gonna be thrown up. So a Donna Summer song, or a Dream Girl song.
That's for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have an eyelash.
I will not be. Oh, thank you very much.
Welcome.
You just saved my eye. I would have probably went blind.
I know.
So amazing.
You're welcome. I know.
Jesus Christ.
You're welcome.
But I don't know. I would have to see a list of the songs that wherever we go and what they have, if I really know it, to then really do it, because I'm a performer.
Yeah.
I love to perform.
Yeah.
So I would have to do everything to the T.
You have a video of me doing karaoke.
Had.
Oh.
That was in my last phone. I gotta get that phone fixed.
Because you couldn't send it to me because you had an Android.
Wow. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting nasty on romantic roommates.
Yeah.
Very nasty. Put the kids to bed. They don't want to be hearing this. Jesus Christ. What's up with you iPhoners? Did you what you call it? Pre-order the new one? Did you pre-order the new one?
No, but I did get an email about that.
Oh, yeah, you did? You did? The same phone as the last one?
Oh my God. Okay. Anyway,
As the last one?
Would you do a duet with
As
me?
two phones before? No. We're not even going to get off of this. Don't shimmy your way out of phone shaming me.
I'm shimmying right now for everyone to know.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait. I can't wait till the day we start our YouTube.
I'm shimmying out of here.
Thanks. Thank you, Corinne.
You're welcome.
All right.
Would you do a duet with me, karaokeing?
I would. But you got to be able and be willing to get crazy with me because, I'm a performer.
I get crazy. I
would
get crunk.
Crazy.
I wanted to have a...
Whoa.
I was going to see how long it took you.
Let's relax.
No, that's
Nobody says crunk no more. And if you're still saying crunk,
You're cool.
No, you're not cool. You need to grow up. Yeah.
Well, I can get down.
Okay. Let's.
I'm kidding.
Let's bring it back.
I'm kidding.
Nobody says I could get down no more. Neither.
Sometimes my favorite thing to do to you is just like say random slang words and just see what your reaction will be.
Yeah. It's not good.
Because sometimes his face, that's why we should start the YouTube, because your face reactions to everything make me laugh.
Yeah, because you get a little ridiculous.
Yeah.
You're getting a little ridiculous.
But you know why, on another note, before we wrap up talking about karaoke, I think a reason why I like karaoke now is because like I'm older, I just like don't care. When I was younger, I was like never wanted to do it, never wanted people looking at me, never wanted that.
Right.
But like now, I really don't care what people like think or say.
Right.
I just want to have fun.
Yeah, I've always been the asshole in my family, not like a real asshole, but like the entertainer guy, because I just had no sense of embarrassment. Like I could go down the list in the history of embarrassment.
You'll do shit in the street to me.
Yeah, so I don't have no sense of embarrassment, which is kind of, in a way it might seem cool, but it kind of threads the line of being a little bit like, all right, it's getting a little ridiculous, bro. You need to have a little shame, like in, like, what's that show? Little Mouth or Big Monsters or Little Monsters?
Oh, the Shame Monster. Big Mouth.
Big Mouth with the homo monsters and all. Whatever. Go watch the show. You'll get my reference if you don't. But I don't have no sort of embarrassment factor.
The shame
or shame factor as well. So when I was younger, it told me something when I had my grandmother rolling one time in my family, and I was like, Are they laughing at me or with me? Because I definitely did say to do something funny. I was reenacting my uncles, but I think I got them down to a T that they couldn't even hold it. My family. So I just been doing that and being an asshole and being kind of foolish, you would say. So if you want to do a duet with me, you gotta be on my level of crazy.
I'm down to get down.
You say that. You say that. But when I do the shit that I do in the streets, you should see how red her face get.
Yeah, because you do crazy stuff.
That was a bar. That was a bar. You didn't hear that? You should see how red her face get. Apple. Like an iPhone. Snapple. Because that's a fact.
Oh, all right, calm
okay, let's
down.
relax.
Calm
Let's relax.
down.
Let's
Calm
relax.
down.
Let's relax.
Do you want to talk about something that I think healed our generation this past, I think it was a little bit of last week before, I was after our last episode?
What's that?
Steve from Blue's Clues came back and apologized to everyone.
Oh, shit.
And that also was the highlight of my week.
Yes, I remember when you sent that to me.
I cried.
Why?
I cried.
Why?
I got teary-eyed and I cried.
Why?
And tears rolled down my cheeks.
Explain yourself.
Because I grew up watching Blue's Clues.
So did I.
Blue's Gadoo. We can too. Salt and Pepper. Do you know how often I see these Mrs. Salt and Mr. Pepper shakers all the time that look like them, and I have wanted to buy them.
Well, I used to.
And then they had baby Paprika.
Oh,
that was the biggest announcement.
Yes.
They had a baby.
Yes.
They had Paprika.
Yes.
They literally gave birth to a baby. Oh, that show. And then they brought Magenta.
Yes.
And then you found out Blue was a girl, which is so ahead of its time because everyone's like, Blue's a boy because it's Blue, but she was actually a girl. And then mail time. And then one day, Steve, I remember, I don't know if I was still watching it though. I was young enough, but I don't think I was still really watching it. But I remember he just left. He was like, okay, I'm going to college, and snap like that. He just left. And then Joe came. And Joe was fine. I've seen episodes of Joe.
Yes, Joe. I remember that. I remember when Joe came because like I said, was trying to say that growing up, I really didn't get into Blue's Clues like that until my sister was more around. And, again, like I said, previous episodes, we was in one room, one house, my sister and I, my mom, we was watching one TV. So I pretty much watched what my mom watched. And my sister came around, so my mom watched what she watched, which means I watched what my mom watched, which was what she was watching. So we always watching Blue's Clues.
And I also like Blue's Clues because it was a show that was it still had a little mystery. You look for her paw prints, but it was so predictable. Every episode kind of had the same thing.
Yeah, I remember Steve.
And then Steve left, and then you're like, what happened to Steve? And I think that left. People are like, what happened to the millennial generation? What happened to those early kids, my generation? I don't think I'm a millennial. I think I might be. I'm not sure what. I was born in 93, so I always forget what generation I'm in. But, everyone's like, we have abandonment issues, mommy, daddy issues. No, our abandonment issues started when Steve left.
I think you're taking it a little too far.
No, because
it might be a little too far.
Come on. So when he came back and apologized to everyone, and he told us he was proud of us, that healed some hearts.
Yeah, that sounds like a drug addict. At the end of the day, right? She didn't know nobody. We don't know what he went and disappeared to. He said he went to college.
He didn't really go to, but then there was rumors.
Say he went to rehab.
He joined a rock band and he was rebelling against the character of Steve. But he just came back for the anniversary and he told us he was proud of us. And he told us it was, and he's like, let's talk about it. He did it in such a therapeutic way. That was not for the little kids who watch Blue Clues today, which, by the way, they have a purple cat. So I want to see what's up with that. I don't have a kid, so I feel like I can't watch. But where did the purple cat come from? Side note. But Steve just came in and healed a generation of abandonment issues right there. Healed it.
Yeah.
It was such a nice apology.
Yeah. He went to college, my ass. Steve was already 30 when he was doing Blue's Clues. Dude came back looking like he was 50. Yeah. What college you went to, bro?
Yeah, but...
No, what college? No. What college you went to? Where's the receipts? I want to see the receipts. What college you went to, bro? What degree you got, bro?
He got a degree in healing.
Let me guess, business administration? Everybody. I was going to school and was taking business administration.
Were you?
Yeah, I was. Yeah. Where did that land me? Not in business. So, what degree you got, bro? Where did you go?
But thank you, Steve.
I would have accepted. No. Fuck that. I would have accepted.
Whoa.
I would have accepted.
Whoa.
I would have accepted if he came out, not for the anniversary, but came out on the other side saying that it was contract issues, negotiations didn't go the way I wanted to. I felt I was worth more than what they was trying to give me, especially the audience that we was bringing in and everything. No, that's what exactly you needed, because at the end of the day, he left for a reason, but just not that reason.
Yeah, I know. I'm not saying that, but he came back and he apologized to the generation that he left abruptly.
Yeah, I wasn't that attached to Steve. You're good, bro. You good. Whatever you was doing.
Good too.
You was in a rock band, getting high, doing all that you was doing, making music. You know what? Now I'm gonna look him up.
Is that the Backpack song?
Yeah, you getting your shows fucked up. That's Dora.
That's Backpack. What is the Mail Time song?
See, as much of an abandonment issue this generation had,
I can picture the purple mailbox in my head. Don't even. The red chair, the purple mailbox coming on a spring, and then him opening it and the spring. Don't even.
All I can remember is blues could do, we can too. Yeah.
I wonder.
I didn't even notice when Steve left.
I wonder if Paprika grew up.
What's his name came?
Joe. Now there's someone new.
Don't care.
And he has a purple cat, and I'm really interested to know if Paprika grew up.
I guess you will never find out.
Well, I have to watch it.
Do you?
Yeah, maybe I'll have my class. This is the key of teachers. If you want to watch a kid's show, have your class watch it, and then you kind of watch it without a problem. I feel like parents probably do that too. I'm not a parent yet, but parents are like, okay, I'll throw this on, and then they get to rewatch it with their kids. Oh. That's what I do with my class.
Well, where I'm from, parents say, hey, go watch this and go to sleep. They trying to knock out. They like, you know what? I need some sleep. Go watch this.
Yeah.
And some kids will really sit there and watch it. Or if you have asshole kids like me, you're just super curious. You do some super curious shit, and then get your ass whooped.
You were such a bad kid.
I wasn't
From
bad.
the stories you have told me, you're a very bad child.
I wasn't bad. I was just bored.
Oh my gosh. Anyway.
I was just bored. That's all.
Speaking of watching. Everyone, ladies and gentlemen, this is like the big topic of today. I have convinced Jermaine to watch Bachelor in Paradise with me.
Look.
He always said he didn't like The Bachelor and Bachelorette before, but he used to secretly low-key watch, but he's into Bachelor in Paradise.
Look, all right, I got a confession to everybody.
These are my confessions.
You really trying to sing? Okay. I got a confession for everybody and you.
Yeah.
I don't care. Whatever guy that's listening.
Do I know this confession
You could shame me all you want. I don't give a fuck. It is a guilty pleasure. It's twice I said it. Twice in one episode. I'm a fucking man. So, when I was younger, with my grandmother, R.I.P. Tatan, she used to watch The Bachelor and Bachelorette. I think Bachelor in Paradise is probably fairly
It's newer.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know if she.
Well, she passed away recently, but she might have not been
2 years
into
ago.
it.
She passed away 2 years ago, so I don't know if she ever did get into it or not.
It's like a couple of years. It's not too new, but it's not too old.
Right. So, but back in the day, especially when I was over by my dad's, especially when school was out, or
you would watch it with her.
Yes. I would watch it, sit down and watch it with her. And, at that time, it was like, all right, it was something to watch, or I couldn't play my video game again, another one TV household.
So you got stuck watching it?
Yeah, but then I got into it when a couple episodes, a couple, this is before you, all right? I kind of got used to it, but then I stopped watching it.
Before Corinne.
Yes, that's nice. That was a good one. Yes, BC, before Corinne. But after Corinne, AC.
They'll never be AC.
I mean, during Corinne, DC?
Yeah.
Okay, let's just stop with the corny shit. now being with Corinne, getting back into it, I'm still not going to get into Bachelor or Bachelorette, really.
But Bachelor in Paradise
is fucking entertaining.
I told you.
I would give it that.
No, why Bachelor in Paradise is entertaining. So anyone who is like listening to us and they're going to be like, I hate that stuff. I give people Bachelor and Bachelorette. It's one person and like multiple people. So it's like either one girl and multiple guys or one guy and multiple girls. And there's not a lot of, it's not fast moving. It's like a slower process and it's just one person. But with Bachelor in Paradise, first off, you get all the people who got rejected who like are like clamoring for clout. Anyway, all of them are, but we'll get into that. All of them are going there for clout. Some of them, but they go there and they get to mingle amongst a bunch of different people. So it's like you're not just watching like one girl go through many, you're watching like this couple something's happening with this pair, something's happening with that pair, someone's going to the boom boom room, someone's new to the beach.
AKA they gonna get they freak on.
Yes, someone's coming and they're stealing that person away. Mm-hmm. So it's more fast paced, and it's like a little bit more scandalous. But the crazy thing is, a lot of successful relationships have come out of Bachelor in Paradise. More so than the Bachelor and Bachelorette have been around for a long time, but like a lot more people have really gotten real life married and have like real life babies and families from Bachelor in Paradise. And you know why I think that is because it's not just one person. You get to meet it's normal dating, kind of. You're dating on a TV show, but it's like you get to not just be hyper focused on one person and feel like you have to really make that one person fit. Like there's multiple people. Like you can actually quote unquote date.
Yeah.
A normal-ish setting.
Yeah, and I could see it going forward with this. I could see people are probably trying to go on Bachelor and Bachelorette just to get kicked off so they could go to Paradise. I swear that's about to start happening. I swear that's about to start happening.
I bet they do. And no, because you'll see on the Bachelor and Bachelorette seasons, you see the people who are trying to be it. You're oh, they're not going to be the winner, but they just secured their seat to get there, to Bachelor in Paradise. I would like to say I'd rather be on Bachelor in Paradise. How about you? Would you rather be the Bachelor or would you rather be Bachelor in Paradise?
Neither, because I got you already, baby.
That's cute. That was adorable.
Yeah,
that just made me feel like shit.
Yeah, because she be setting me up every day. Got her ass. Got him.
I know, I just said him.
Got him.
Actually,
got him.
I'm sitting here thinking about it. I would have to be the Bachelorette because if I saw you with other people and people would try to steal you, I would have to hurt someone.
Well, honestly,
that would kill me. I am very jealous.
Honestly,
I used to not be a jealous person, but I started dating you, and I just feel so protective over you. I get really jealous.
Your jealous was just hiding deep down inside of you. That's all. It was always there. It was just dormant. That's all. But honestly, if I was to find my person, if I was to be there and I was to find my person, I would do because I swear to God, I'm very bad at names, but
Noah
I'm good with
and
faces.
Abigail.
No, not Noah. No, not Noah and Abigail.
Riley and Marissa.
No, the two black people that left, the chick and the dude.
Trent and Tajwan.
Yeah, teachers, they fucking great at remembering names.
If I don't know a name, I'll remember your face at least.
Yeah, no, I'm not remembering your name at all. I'm gonna remember your face. Your name, I would hey you to death.
I can learn.
Hey, how you doing? You to death.
I can learn 27 names in 2 days. I already know all the names of my current class.
Yeah, sickly.
I'm learning last names though.
I would you to death.
Yeah. There's one little girl I call Sweetie because I'm still learning her name. But anyway, that's beside the point. Yeah, but with Trent and Tajwan, I don't think they're together.
It would no.
But you mean you
it's
would leave
a possibility
the beach.
that they're not, and then there's a possibility that they are because they was really feeling each other, and for dude to be like, you know what, I can't, and then she's like, because when he left, she was like, fuck it. She's leaving too. She didn't even try to stick around and say, I'm going to figure it out.
I think this is a bad example.
No, they didn't say that they was leaving for each other. They didn't give no hints. He left because he said he wasn't ready and all that stuff.
Yeah, but that earlier in that episode, you had missed it. He was just like, she's talking to herself. She's crazy. So I think you mean like a couple, like if you found someone you definitely...
Look, Brandon and Piper playing the game, right?
I don't want to even bring them up.
So who knows? They came playing the game to get on the island. Who knows if they had a conversation like, yo, do something so it could make you look weird or something, but I'm really feeling you feeling me. I don't want to wait for this whole thing to be out. I've really found my person. Let's get out of here.
So would you take me off the beach?
I would if I found you and I'm like, you know what, I don't need to stay here that long.
Yeah.
Let's go because I don't want to feel
there, and it looks like there's tons of crabs.
I'm fine.
I don't know if anyone listening watches Bachelor in Paradise, but there's this guy named Aaron on the show who is this typical. That's
fucked up. I was about to say that's my favorite person. I was going to ask who your favorite people are.
Yes, he's my favorite.
You can never.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You're so impatient. You be jumping the goddamn gun.
I'm sorry.
All right, but you just took one of my favorite persons there because Aaron is a fucking ticking time bomb.
I don't know if Aaron watches the show. I mean, watches the show. He obviously doesn't watch this. But my goal would be...
I'm pretty sure he is watching the show back right now.
No, I mean like us. I would just love to get enough followers so we could get him onto the show. And I don't think it would take a lot, to be honest. I don't think it would take that big of an...
Look, listen.
I want the Bachelor people on here.
This is for future, past, and present audience, okay? Whenever this podcast grows,
which it
and
is,
you go back and you backdate and listen to the episode 5, please bring this up to Aaron.
We're obsessed with him.
Bring this up to Aaron, okay? Keep tagging him, keep posting it to him to the point where he responds back and be like, I'll give it a shot, and he comes to listen to us because I have a shit ton of questions for him.
Oh my God. But before we get that, I think I would do that too. If we met on the beach, I'd be like, first off, because I'm literally obsessed with Tremaine. I'm obsessed with him. I love my boyfriend. But also, I would be like, okay, let's go. Like, let's rock and roll. Let's wrap it up.
That's what I was saying, too.
Because it was hot. There's a lot. But the reason why we said Aaron's name is because he said this funny thing at the end of last episode. He was like, there's a lot of crabs. Fact. It's hot. Fact. The flies attack you. Fact. And they cut the drinking limit there anyway. They used to be able to get like really plastered. And then one season, something like really sketchy happened between like a guy and a girl. And so they put a drink limit. So it's not like you can even like get like woohoo there. So I would, if we met on the beach.
What's the drink limit? 2?
Like two per couple of hours.
Oh.
Yeah. So if me and you met on the beach, I would be like, let's go. Unless we're like Marissa and Riley. There's this couple there that are so hot and steamy.
Yeah.
Both of them. I have no problem. Both boy and girl.
Yeah, they're done. They found each other.
I would love to double date with them. Riley and Marissa, if you leave this beach engaged, hit us up. They're like the hottest couple.
Again, backdating, future, past, and present listeners.
Hit them up.
Hit them up and tag them.
Yeah, they can come over to the apartment. They are so hot and steamy. They licked whipped cream off of each other.
You know, I got a little sketchy. They got a little sketchy there.
Why?
You know,
I mean, maybe
chest, arms.
It was like
legs.
Softcore porn.
Yeah, it was kind of. I mean, taking it to the sex room. Then we doing it on each other. No areas. Yeah. But the toes.
And they're on the sand when they did that.
You know how I be asking and begging her ass to fucking wear slippers around in the house, and she refuses.
And the girl licked. They were laying on a beach. We have to be a little bit more descriptive if you don't watch. They were laying on a beach blanket on the sand. And it was like off the chest and it was like steamy. And then she like picked out of the bowl of like body parts, he picked toe. And she did lick the whipped cream off his toe.
No, she sucked it off his toe.
Yeah, she did.
Okay, so she got all that sand, whipped cream, toe jam, all the 9. She got it all and she loved it. Kudos to you. Matter of fact, round of applause for that. kudos for you.
Yeah, good for her. First off, secure Riley.
Do what you do, baby.
He is a fine specimen. So secure Riley.
Is he?
Good for, oh my God.
Is he?
Marissa's hot too. They both are.
I didn't go that deep to be checking her out like that.
Oh, bullshoot. Bullshoot. She's so pretty.
To be checking her ass out like that.
I wasn't checking Riley out. I'm saying he's a good looking guy.
Heard what I said, checking her ass out like that. Nobody peeped that? Jesus, I'm good. Go ahead, baby. What you were saying.
Oh my God. But anyway, then even the bartender was just like, I would never do that. The crabs and the sand and the dirt and
it's a limit to it. It's one thing that I do remember when I was in high school. There was a class that I took called sports medicine. I didn't take it. It was given to me. Sports medicine. So we used to have to learn how to wrap hands and feet or whatever. So whatever. It came time that we had to learn how to wrap the feet. So people was a little apprehensive of wanting to do that because it's like we're touching people's feet.
I think people need to get over that.
But one thing that the teacher said, which was like, it does make sense. He was like, the foot is probably one of the cleanest part of your body because it's less exposed. Yeah. Depending if you're wearing like socks and
their
shoes
feet are
and stuff
exposed.
like that. But their feet was exposed. They wearing sandals. They walking on the sand. You know, she got a little salt with that.
I wouldn't thrive on this beach. It would be too hot. And I used to go camping with like my old best friends back in the day. And we went camping on the beach one year, like for like a weekend. And the sand like exfoliates your feet too much. Like you see the contestants wearing like sneakers on the beach and socks on the beach. And you're like, why are they doing that? It's because like the sand ends up like hurting your feet so much. I would not thrive between like the bugs and the crabs and the heat. I would see you on the beach. We'd go on a date. I'd be like, yep, let's wrap it up. Bring it on home.
Well, you know, everything gotta look good for TV and stuff. So
who do you? I would say, tell me if I'm wrong. The hottest couple is Riley and Marissa.
Oh yeah, hands down.
They're my favorite couple.
Hands down. No, Abigail and the dude.
Why?
Because everybody's saying how everybody else is the strongest. Riley and what's her name? Marissa. Told you I'm not good with names. Be patient.
No, I am being patient. I just want to get to why you like boring Noah and Abigail.
Why I like boring Noah and Abigail is because they're the most consistent ones. They've been there from day one, and neither one of them got tempted or tried to even say, let's test the waters. They found each other. They started that one day, and it's been them the whole time.
Yeah, fair enough.
The whole time. I'm big on loyalty. I'm very, 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 very big on loyalty.
And that show, that's why I don't think you would thrive on that show either, because that show, you have to have trust in people. Like, you have to have trust, because each week, if you don't watch the show, each week, like, if the girls have the roses, if they're handing out the roses this week, they already have guys there, and then they send, like, 3 or 4 more extra guys to tempt the girls out of giving their rose to like their same partner. So like I could be with like another guy and Tremaine comes on the beach and he has a date card and he's like, okay, I want to take her on the date and I like fall in love with him, then I'd give him my rose and then that other person like goes home. So that's like the premise of the show. That's why, for one thing, if you come to the beach single, it works. Because you're going there single and you can date and you can have fun. There was
It's been nasty. It's been nasty.
Because let's all just.
It's been nasty.
Let's just state this. Every person that goes on that show is there for clout, whether they want to fully admit it. Yes, I believe some of them are there for love, but some of them are there for like just to get more Instagram followers, to grow their business, and I'm here for it. You know, we all know that secret. You know, but as long as you're single,
don't be obvious to it. Like, don't be so blatant out there with it. Like.
So there's 2 girls, Jasenia and Tammy, so that's the first thing.
Don't feel bad for them.
I don't feel bad for them because they both were with 2 guys. First off, Jasenia was with Ivan, so much better looking than Chris. She was with Ivan. They were strong. A new guy comes in named Chris. She goes on a date with him. She's like, oh, I like him more. Then Chris screws her over because he was waiting around for another girl.
Yeah.
And then Tammy was dating our boy Aaron, who has an anger issue problem. That's another reason why we love Aaron.
That's my guy. He keeps it real.
He
He keeps it real.
We love him. And he has like an anger issue problem, but he says things so dry. It's so funny. And he just gets more tan as the time gets on. Each episode he gets tanner and his teeth get whiter.
Yeah, he's looking more and more like a Jersey boy.
Yeah, he's like, oh my God.
Jersey Shore.
He looks like
Paulie D.
He's so funny. And then, so he was dating Aaron, and then this is when the show gets spicy. There's like a guy from his season that comes down, Thomas. She makes out with Thomas in front of Aaron. And then Thomas, like, doesn't really end up screwing her over, though. He takes another girl out on a date, and he's like, I like that girl better. So, like, Jasenia and Tammy are crying, but I'm like, stop being the victim.
Hold on.
Sorry.
You kind of skipped over the fact the other girl that he took on a date. It's not that he took her on a date. The girl asked to take him on a date because she saw how strong or how much Tammy felt for him, how strong their relationship at the moment were. So she went to Tammy, asked, like, is it okay? Are you okay with it? And Tammy
said yes.
Tammy was trying to be the bigger person. Stupid. And she said, yeah, go ahead. You know, I ain't worried.
And they went.
Cool. You could try. They went. And, you know, they were swapping spit at the end of the date.
And then Thomas breaks up with her and he says the cruelest line. He said, what did he said? I went on that date with Becca and I didn't feel guilty.
Yeah.
And Tammy's there fighting for him.
And the date, the girl that went on the date with Chris.
Thomas.
Oh, sorry, I'm terrible with names. She used to be the bachelorette.
Yeah, so, yeah.
You know, that's a story within itself. Corinne knows best, but she used to be the bachelorette. And, you know, she approached Tammy. Was like, is it okay? Tammy was like, yeah. Tammy thought that they were strong.
And
they weren't.
Yeah.
Becca
they weren't. They definitely weren't.
Yeah.
And then Tammy, you know what I felt bad
like
for Tammy?
Vulture.
Here we go, girls. This was the lesson that I want to say. If there's any single girls listening to this, if he wants to, he will. Tammy was like standing on the beach begging for Thomas. Women, we do not beg for men anymore. You're not going to try to force that. Like, it was so obvious that he wanted nothing to do with her anymore. Like, and she's like, you're my best friend. First off, he's not your best friend.
Okay, you want to reenact it? Come on. Let's give him a clip of what happened. No, look. Remember, she was like, you know, I would fight for you.
I will fight. Yeah, I will fight for this.
Yeah, you know, it's all right, but I don't want to mislead you, but I'm starting to have feelings for someone else.
What in our relationship doesn't work? What in our relationship doesn't work?
Look, listen, it's not you, it's me.
But what about it doesn't work?
But look, listen, it's not you. I just started to have feelings for someone else.
But what about it? What about it doesn't work?
Look, listen.
Where's our spark?
Bitch, I don't want you.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, you know.
Leave me alone.
Like, he was trying to be, and I'm not a biggest fan of Thomas, but he really was trying to be respectful. And at that point, I want to be like, Tammy, you shouldn't, if you didn't screw over Aaron like that and make out with his arch nemesis in front of him, which she didn't have to do because Aaron was all in on her and they would have been a really cute couple. If she didn't do that, I mean, like, you know what? I shouldn't say that. She can do whatever she wants. She did her game, and that's fine. Yeah. You do you.
She can do whatever she wants.
But at the end of the day, she was like begging for, like, you're too good to like beg. Like, stop begging for it.
No. That's your take. My take was, and what the issue was that she started to realize.
Yeah, she even
started
said,
to realize that she made a mistake because.
And Aaron stood there laughing.
Right. You know, people was even saying it too. What's the thing that they have? You know, like in the real world, that show on MTV where they had the confessional booth.
Yeah,
thing?
yeah.
People was even saying it like, you know, she had a quarter, but she saw this shiny penny. They said, "Ooh, I like this shiny penny," but you had a full quarter, right? You started off with Aaron. Aaron was pretty much all in. He was pretty much saying like, yo, listen.
Let's ride this out to the end.
We're going to ride this out, rose for rose each week. Yeah. I'm feeling you. I want you to be the one. She said, okay. Saw Chisel Chess Thomas. It was like, oh, well, you know.
Let's be villains together.
Yeah, it's not you, it's me.
And then she heard.
And Aaron's like, well, I want to fight for this. And she's like, no, but it's not you, it's me. And he's like, but what am I?
That didn't happen. That didn't happen.
And she was like, look, listen, you're just not hot enough. I'm good.
That did not happen like that.
Well, that's how it happened. That's my interpretation. All right. But at the end of the day, she made the choice and she had to live with it, and she started to feel it and regret it. And then towards the end, she was like, I feel so stupid. Yeah. You should feel stupid. You should feel stupid.
I think that's just like a great advice actually for real life. That's why that show, even though it's a silly show, that does make sense. Like when you have your quarter, like don't get distracted by the shiny pennies. Even though it's hard not to. Like stay with your quarter. Know what's good.
Yeah. Like,
because Aaron tried to warn her. And then I listened to another podcast and they're like, I fucking hate Aaron. He was laughing the whole time. He does get to laugh at that. I was laughing
too.
I was too.
I'm right there. And then Aaron, if they put you on Aaron, listen, bro, I was right there with you. I was laughing my ass off.
And then when she's like, poor Tammy, it was her birthday. This is why the show is the best. She's like, last year I had COVID for my birthday, and this year she got dumped by Thomas. And then the producers are so gnarly. She got sent home, and in the car, the producers gave her a cupcake with the candle in the shower. It's so nasty. They get so nasty. The cutaways with like, if someone leaves someone else, those people will be making out and they'll cut back and forth to the person who's sad on the beach. The show, the producers get involved. Corinne, it's all fake. It's not all fake, but a lot of it is. I know.
Nah, it's all fluff.
But oh my God, some things that they do is just so, you can't help but laugh. They gave her a cupcake with one candle in the car leaving as she just got broken up with. That's foul.
Yeah, and they might as well have said, hey, you stupid bitch. Yeah. Take this and go home.
Wild.
You're done.
Wild.
You're done. She was done.
And then just to wrap this up, talking about Bachelor in Paradise, I can't believe what Piper and Brendan did. And this is what makes females not trust males. And I'm going to stand by that fact.
I believe it.
There's this guy, Brendan, who came on the beach, right? And sometimes it's the game, like people, they even said, they do ask like the cast members, like, who do you want to see when you go down there? Like, who are you excited to see? So they do that. But Brendan and Piper, they were 2 different seasons. They all like meet up. It's the Bachelor universe or whatever. And supposedly they were rumored to be dating beforehand. Brendan comes down to the beach. He claims he's single. He links up with Natasha. And Natasha's basically like, why aren't you kissing me? Like, and he's like, I just got out of I got out of a marriage, and like using all these excuses, and was just like, I want to take it nice and slow. And people are telling Natasha, being like, I think he was dating Piper seriously, and he told Tasha no, and she believed him, being like the good person that she is. And then fucking Piper comes down, and he changes. He like ditches Natasha and goes right to Piper, and like they're such liars. Like, don't come on this show in a relationship. Like, that's not fair to do to people. Natasha was like a really cool girl, and she thought she was like helping like a broken man. And I know from dating before you, there's a lot of guys who are like, I'm a broken guy, I need to go nice and slow.
That's the issue though.
That girls think they need to fix broken men.
That's the issue. That is true. With a lot of females. They feel that they could fix something that's not needed to be fixed. And she even said she felt stupid because she like should have known. That's why I didn't feel sorry for her.
If you know, you know. Like, listen to your gut. I always tell my friends, like, my gut feeling, Deanna and Danielle will laugh. Like, I'm like, oh, it's my gut feeling. And my gut feeling is always right. If a guy is telling you, like, doing this broken man syndrome, first off, if he's that broken, he's not ready for a relationship. It's not even just guys. If any person is claiming to be that broken, he shouldn't be on a dating show to begin with, because he left his season of The Bachelorette because it was, like, moving too quick for him. So why are you trying this again? Because you already are in a relationship. So, like, if you're that broken, don't go on a dating show. So, but obviously he wasn't. Right. And then the way that they talked about, like, the followers and stuff, I'm happy. He lost like hundreds of thousands of followers on Instagram. The girl, his girlfriend, Piper, lost a bunch of followers too, because that's the only reason why they went there. And then the last night they were there, she was like, I didn't even want to come here. So they were in a relationship. He went down to the beach. He used someone. He didn't just use someone to wait for another single person to come, because that has happened before. No, he waited till his girlfriend came down. If you already have found love, like, now you're ruining the show. Like, now you're just making people mad. Like, go away. Like, go away.
No, that's what makes good TV.
I know.
Let's be totally honest. If somebody is that quote-unquote broken, what are you necessarily going to fix?
Nothing. They need to do it themselves.
Right, so that's why I felt that he did play the game, he played it very well, but it was on her as well too, because she also got distracted by the looks more than the the brains. Like, instead of hearing and deciphering and breaking down anything that he says or says, and not going off based on his actions, then she wouldn't have been in that predicament. But she didn't.
Because once again,
that's majority of that show. Everybody is sticking with their genitals. Let's call a spade a spade. Yeah. Everybody.
Once again, it goes back to what I said. It's not even, once again, not to just say women should feel this way. Men, to whoever you like, if they want to, they will. Like, if Brendan really liked you, he would have kissed you more than one time over the weeks you were there.
Yeah.
Over the weeks you were there. He kissed her one time. Everyone else is making out like tongues in the throat, having sex. Not saying you have to have sex to have a relationship, but he gave her like one peck, and he was like, I just need to take it nice and slow. Like, F off. I know what the thing is. It is kind of her fault. I get that. But I hate when intelligent women are tricked by, like, are made to feel like they're stupid. And you can tell she's like a very intelligent woman.
She probably is.
I've heard her speak. She's so intelligent. So it makes me feel bad that, like, when people trick other people thinking that person's stupid.
Right. She probably is intelligent, but here's the thing. You could be as intelligent as you are, but I feel, it's a theory, I'm not saying this is a fact, but for a woman, women have more of a biological clock than a man does. So when you hit in a certain age and you don't have certain things, especially that you want, especially when women instinctively are have the motherly, all right? Women instinctively have that. So sometimes...
Some women, not everyone. Not everyone wants to be a mom. You can't generalize people.
I'm not generalizing. It kicks in at some point.
Some people, not everyone.
It kicks in at some point. What I'm trying to say is sometimes that shadows a lot of issues and things, because you're thinking more on that aspect than how this person is. So instead of going off of, like, realizing that this guy was a fucking scumbag, she's probably thinking like, okay, I'm looking to find love. I need to find somebody so I can get married, settle down. I want to have kids, all this XYZ. Maybe. I'm not saying it's a fact. I said this is an opinion. This is my thought. What I'm saying is it overshadows a lot of shit, especially what he done with a lot of men. Yeah. And some women don't realize that until they get too deep, and then they realize, like, oh, this dude is really a piece of shit. Yeah. And it's vice versa. It's with men too. Yeah, because one time I was going to say the only reason why I debate some women and how you're just saying the women, I get what you're saying. Because if I want to be a mom so bad, and if like my time went... If I hadn't met you and I was like 30, I would be like, oh my God. So I get that. But also, I met this guy while I was dating who like texted me like second date, like not even date. We didn't even go on a date. It was text message. And he texted me like all he wanted and how quick he wanted kids. He wanted, like, it was like this whole thing. And I appreciate he was like an older guy. And he like so sometimes men can feel that way too. And that's when I texted him respectfully. I was just like, I that's too much for me right now. Yeah, no. I know that's like a random side note. Yeah, no. It all ties into what I was saying. I get it. You can't force anything. You can't. But sometimes it shadows. Yeah. It shadows your wants. Your wants shadows your needs, your logics. Yeah. It shadows the logics,
Well,
and the shit that's happening right in front of your face. It's like this dude is being a total cunt, Julio. Like he's being an asshole. You could see it. I was seeing it the whole time.
And I know what bothered me the most is he.
Like she's not seeing this.
I know, and you could see it, but also just to wrap this up, it's his comments he said about women that like really bothered me. Like when the girls were going over to talk to him, he's like, "Oh, here comes a group of angry women, like disgruntled women, like Joe." And like, shut up. Like you got caught, but he got caught, and he was like, no one wanted her anyway. Like you're gross. Like now you're gonna be the stereotypical like straight white guy and like go after women like that because you're angry and you got caught. So you're gonna go after women like that. It's not every white guy, but it's a lot of the time.
Well, listen.
It's a stereotype. It's like they literally get angry.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
And then they get caught doing something wrong, and then so Natasha doesn't have anyone. Deirdre, no one wanted her anyway. It's like, so now you're gonna attack a bunch of women because you got caught, and you're gonna go after like the way they look, or you're gonna stereotype angry women. So I'm gonna stereotype him. Listen, you're like a straight white male. You need to calm down.
Okay, first of all. You sound angry. That
struck a nerve.
Definitely struck a nerve. That hit a soft spot. That's one. Number two, they did come at him like an angry mob of disgruntled, mad women, like freaking scarred, triggered,
like I just did,
pissed off. Yeah, like you just did.
But he doesn't get to say that.
No. He doesn't get to say that. But at the same time. The way that the men, at the same time, the way that the men kept that energy with, what's his name?
The other couple,
with
Chris.
The other dude, how they kept that energy with him, should have kept the same energy with dude.
Yeah, they backed down because that was their friend. And he did the more fucked up thing than the other couple.
Yeah, fuck all of that.
Yeah.
Keep that same energy.
There was another couple for...
Because if you're not going to keep that same energy, mind your business like you mind your business.
Yeah, there was another couple who was like less significant, who did like less damage, and all the guys, because like they thought, you could tell like they thought he was a loser and they didn't like him. All the guys were like, get off the beach, and they all like, muscled up to him. But because Brendan was their boy, only one guy went over. He did not keep the same energy as the previous guy. He went over because he felt like guilty, and all the women went over to defend Natasha, and all the men stayed back because Brendan was their boy, even though Brendan did something messed up. So that also.
Yeah. And they was there longer than the other two. So it's like, at the same time, that's why I don't do reality shows, because you could just pick apart the fake and the bullshit. But keep that same energy. No. That's all. It's entertaining. I like it. It's entertaining.
If this little rant didn't show you to watch it, I don't know what will, because you should watch it.
Yeah, we gave it a lot of promotion. I hope you guys fucking sponsor us or something.
Almost paradise. Knocking on heaven's door. Almost paradise.
All right, she's tired, guys. I guess we gotta...
How could we ask for more?
Guess we're going to bed.
Yeah, it's time to go to bed.
It's time to go to bed.
This teacher is tired.
Yes, so...
Sorry for anyone listening with headphones in or in the car.
I know, yes.
On your commute to work on Monday.
Jeez.
In the car.
Jesus Christ.
Unless you like my singing. I'm not the best, but I can carry a tune.
Not the best. She's good. She's good-ish.
But
so
anyway,
the takeaway from this episode, all right? R.I.P. to Mona.
Steve, thank you for healing a generation.
Steve, you a bitch.
Make sure you have a good karaoke song.
Yes, make sure you have a splendid karaoke song.
Watch Bachelor in Paradise.
Watch Bachelor in Paradise. Aaron, holla. We need to talk. Fact.
I love him so much.
We need to talk. Fact. I got questions for you. Fact. I want to know how you're doing right now. Fact.
Oh, we almost just bumped heads right there. Concussed.
Yeah,
concussed.
I probably would have been more concussed than you with your big ass head. Oh, I love your head. Come here.
No, because you always try to make it all nice after.
I love your head.
We both have big head.
I love your big head.
God help our children. We're going to have big ass head.
Oh my God. Whoever watched Martin in the 90s, she got a Gina head.
All right, everyone, like and follow at Instagram, please. We definitely got more followers.
Yes,
romantic_roommates.
Yes.
Please like and follow. Hey, babe.
Yes.
It's always paradise with you.
Don't say that corny shit again.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
I love you, baby.
I love you too. Later, guys.